What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon GO, and today we're on the west side of the island. We got JC back here climbing on the very jagged rocks. We were just inside of a place called Mermaid Cave. I wanted to do an intro in there, but it's very echoey, and also the water's coming in, and I don't want to be trapped in there and the water comes in. Unfortunately, a few people have been caught in there, and I don't want to be one of those people. But on the bright side, we did just get a shiny. Got a shiny Virizion right here. I'm trying to get rare candies for something that you'll see later in the video, but I'm always down with a guaranteed catch. I don't believe this is very good, though, but it doesn't really matter. I don't believe you really use Virizion for anything, really.
If it's PvP IVs, you can use it in Ultra League. Use a beast.
Oh, apparently it's really good in Ultra League. Well, that's nice. Well, let's take a look at it. It is a 10, 11, 14, so...
It's not terrible.
Not terrible. And now we've made it to the Cayenne Point Nature Reserve. This place is really good for Pokemon GO, surprisingly. As you can see in the game right now, we do have quite a few spawns around us. Now, there isn't a lot of stops, and there's only one gym right here, but I promise you, this place is ridiculously good for spawns. Last time I was here, this entire trail was literally covered in them. Though there has been a spawn shakeup, so we'll see how good it is now, but we're also next to the water. We're getting water spawns, which means potentially we might get our hands on a shiny Remoraid. I would absolutely love that, and you never know, we could get lucky with it. But of course, we're also gonna have this beautiful scenery. I mean, this bay right over here looks insane. I actually kind of want to swim in this like right now. Also, on the way over here, I did incense 2 shinies. I got a shiny Swinub, and I also got myself a shiny Chimchar. Neither one of them had good IVs, but it's still cool to run into shinies like that. But hopefully we'll find some more shinies on the trail, so let's hit the trail. So we've just got on the trail, and man, these spawns are still pretty good. We got this, unfortunately no shiny Clamperl. It's got a boosted shiny rate, so there was always a chance. We also got Corfish here, not shiny. We're getting a lot of like water spawns though, so I'm liking that a lot. And I mean, this is the reason why. We have all this beautiful ocean right here for us, and maybe we'll get lucky and see another monk seal. Remember last time we saw like 4 of them?
Which way's the ocean?
Which way's the ocean? Oh, I think it's up that way.
Is it the big blue wet thing?
No. Well, we got ourselves an Octillery here. Not quite what we want because it can't be shiny, but we'll check the Corsola. Not a shiny Corsola, no big deal. But as you can see, guys, like the spawns here are crazy. Oh, and there's a Remoraid. Okay, let's see what happens. Come on, Remoraid. Not purple. Oh, man. Seriously, I wanted to come on this hike because I felt like the ocean might actually influence this a little bit, and I was right, because we're in between a mountain and the ocean, which means we could have had either one of the spawn pools, you know? So I'm glad we're getting the ocean ones. So as you can see on the map here, we're really close to the end point. It's just a little bit down that way, but we do have our second Remoraid. It's not a purple one, didn't expect it. We had a little bit of a moment where there wasn't any water spawns at all, like maybe 1 or 2, and then a whole bunch of random things. But as you can see, there was a ton of Whalmers right there. So we're getting back to the oceany spawns. How's your water taste, buddy?
Good. I got a shiny.
That's right. Yeah, he got a shiny Venipede. Yeah, actually pull that thing up. Oh, he's doing that. Not a purple whale. All right, I checked everything else around here.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. Hopefully we can see it. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. And now we've officially made it to almost the point. We have this big fence thing here that we're allowed to go through. This is where a lot of the birds like to nest, and there's a reason why there's a big fence here, right? What's the reason?
It's a bird sanctuary.
Yeah, but why? Why did they have to build such a big thing?
Oh, to keep the damn cats out.
Yeah, there's a big cat problem on this island, and the cats were wiping out. I believe they're albatrosses and stuff like that. Yeah. I would imagine that the mongooses aren't better for it either, so we're gonna pass through here, probably get in some tide pools, and maybe we'll find something cool in here. Ready?
Ready, Freddy.
Let's go. Let's open it up. Also, we do have a Corfish. Why not, right? It's not shiny. But as you can see, there's some stops here. We got some gems, so who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and find something cool in here. And if you look at the white things, those are the heads of the albatrosses. But if you want a closer look, there's one like right over here. This is why they have the fence, so that the cats don't take out these guys, and of course their babies. Like this one's got a little egg right there. And here we are at the end. It's really cool. What we got over here is the North Shore, and that's the west side that we just came from over that way. And there is stuff in the Pokemon GO here. As you can see, there's a wild Mega Swampert. That's definitely what that is. And there is a Comfey, but the downside is our signal here is kind of bad right now. It was flying just over by this stop over here, but I'm thinking I'm not even gonna be able to catch this one because we are having some bad signal over here.
I got the Comfey.
You got the Comfey? All right, well, I'm glad oh, I got to encounter it. All right, perfect. Let's see what this Comfey is, though. It is not great. But, I mean, we got a Comfey on the most western tip of the island, so that's kind of cool. Let's go to the tide pools. So we just found something really rare right here. We have a Hawaiian monk seal right over there. We didn't even see him for a second. He just blends in so well. There he is, just sleeping on the rocks. This is an incredibly rare species of seal. Apparently there's only like I want to say 40 something to 60 something of these on the island in total, so that is really cool. And Hawaiian law is very clear. We're not allowed to get anywhere close to this guy. We are the respectable distance we're supposed to be from him, but still, that is super cool. I was hoping to see one of these before I left, because again, they're super rare and kind of endangered still. In fact, apparently they're still fully endangered, so we need to keep our distance from it. And also, a fun side note, the reason why great white sharks are coming back to the islands is because these things are coming back in full force, so that's good and bad, I guess, maybe. Got out of the tidal pools, it was great, felt really good. The water's fantastic, even though the current's a little strong over there. As soon as we got out and walked a little bit, there is another monk seal right over here, and this one's a lot bigger. Must be a good life. All you gotta do is lie there like you're a rock and never have to pay taxes. It's like we got a remoraid hanging out with the albatrosses, but it's not a shiny remoraid. Probably for the best. The albatrosses probably would have seen it immediately and ate it. And also some mushrooms are here. A shiny mushroom bug. Well, I'm really glad we went on this hike. We got to see a lot of cool things. This guy's gotten 2 shinies now. You just got a Whalmer, right?
Got a Whalmer.
He's been what's it called? Pokeball plussing.
Go plussing.
He's been go plussing them. That's what it's called. So congrats on that. We're gonna be popping the daily incense now, since we have a pretty much straight shot for the next more than 15 minutes. So let's see what happens. We'll pop it here. Oh, I just popped it now, man. Have you popped it?
Just started mine.
All right, perfect. And hopefully we will see a Galarian bird on this trail. That would be super cool. But right now we're seeing a lot of Pidgey, and it looks like I have a Galarian Whismur. Wow, this is crazy. We got a Dugong here, we got a Claydol, and a Hitmonchan. None of these are from the daily, but nonetheless, this is a pretty good walking path. It looks like I incensed a Spoink, and it's not even a shiny one. Not a Galarian bird, but we did get a shiny Ponyta. It's a really beautiful shiny for this. And plus it came off of the blue aura. Yeah, it makes sense, right? It totally deserved to be that way. Blue like the ocean, exactly. It's like an ocean Ponyta.
Ocean pony.
I'll see the quick IVs. It's not amazing, but what's our next instance spawn? And Heron, of course, but not back to back. This Whismur should be the final catch, but I don't know if it's gonna show up on the thing. In total, we got 26, including that Whismur, but not bad at all. Pretty happy with that, especially because we have a shiny Ponyta on the screen, so that looks really cool. Hey, look, 12 kilometer eggs. Let's see what number 1 gives us. Ooh, Pancham. Egg number 2, give me that blue Pawniard. Nope, but it's blue Dino. Egg number 3 is gonna be the Pawniard, but not shiny. Number 4, ugh. Number 5, be better. That's slightly better. Number 6 is gonna be, ooh, Salandit, that's cool. Number 7 is a Scraggy. The 8th egg will give us an Inkay. 9 is a Larvitar. Double digits with number 10 is a Volibee. Our 11th egg is a Pancham. This is the last egg right here. It's a Skorupi. Wow, ending terribly. Now that we're done with that hike, we're gonna head out and get some food real quick and also wait for the sun to go down, because we need the sun to go down for me to do something. But while we do that, I'm gonna send you back in time because we got 2 really cool things that I want you to see. So I'll see you when you get back. And sure enough, we got another shiny Chatham Mawile, but this one's a 345, which is decent, but I don't believe it's decent enough to be purified into a Shundo, but I could be very wrong. We'll see what happens. Also, no idea why I used a raspberry on something that's guaranteed. But let's see what we got here. 345 is yeah, not even close to being a Shundo. 1448, that's a decent number. And literally 2 liters later, we got a shiny Shadow Sableye, which I think is my 3rd one ever. Pretty down with it. This is a 304 though, so it's not gonna be a Shundo eligible one, but it's still really nice. And maybe we'll get lucky and this one could be purified into a good one for PvP, because I'd love to flex one of these for PvP. Let's take a look at it and see what happens. It's not PvP at all. 7, 9, 10, but still cool. Welcome back to the presents, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're getting closer every single day. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. You can see the sun has gone down, and the moon is now officially out, which is great, because we can now finally do this. We can finally evolve this Cosmoem into a Lunala, and we'll be doing that in a second, but you might be wondering how I got another Cosmoem. The answer is you can officially trade your Cosmoems, Cosmogs, Lunalas, and Solgaleos now. In the future, there will be other ways to obtain more Cosmogs, Cosmoems, and the other stuff, but for right now, the only way is to trade for them. And luckily, I found a local that said that they hated the one they got because it had terrible IVs, and they wanted to wait until they got like a hundo or something like that to evolve all the way up for their Dex entries. So I threw them a Singaporean Pikachu, and they gave it to me, so I'm thinking, let's do it. Let's get ourselves a Pokedex entry, new Lunala. But before I do that, actually, let's just look at these terrible IVs. It's not great. It's a 5, 7, 10. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's a 5, 8, 10. Not the best, but it was caught here in Hawaii, so I'm kind of down with that. Why not, right? Let's evolve it all the way way to Lunala. It's going to be a 1625. Won't be good for Great League, but I mean, to be honest with you, Lunala is just not good in general in this game, I hate to say. Solgaleo is actually more useful in PvP, terrible for raids, and this one's terrible for both, but it looks so good. Look at that. Such a cool looking Pokemon. I love Lunala. Out of the designs, I think this one got the better design, just my opinion. And look how big that thing is. That thing is massive. I mean, Lord, look at the size of this. This is way, way bigger than Solgaleo. And if you want to know the moves that this thing gets, let's put an Elite Fast TM on it. It can learn Confusion and Air Slash. And Elite Charge TM-wise, it gets Psychic, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and Future Sight. So it's got decent moves, but sadly, nothing really great for PvP. And as for a raid attacker, this thing's outclassed by so much. But it's cool to get this here in Hawaii. We have a somewhat full moon right here next to this big hotel, and I'm definitely glad to have it in the decks, because now we have Solgaleo and Lunala. And apparently doing that evolution gave us the gold medal for the Alola region, so that's pretty cool. And now that it's raining outside, we're gonna have to wrap up the video here, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really enjoyed today's video, and I really hope you have, you should definitely check out this video right here. But with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one.